Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on using quadratic equations to solve problems. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. If you would like to subscribe now, please do so here. Otherwise, you can subscribe at the end. Using quadratic equations to solve problems. In this video, we will see two examples outlining how to solve problems using quadratic equations. We need to read the problem carefully, choose the variables to use, and assign these variables the correct numbers, as set out in the given worded problem. This is another perfect example of how algebra can be used to solve problems. Example 1. Find two numbers such that their difference is 2 and the sum of their squares is 20. Here's the solution. Let the smaller number be x and the larger number be x plus 2. And the reason we know that is that their difference is 2. So if the small number is x, then the large number is 2 more, which is x plus 2. Now from the information in the second part of the problem, it says the sum of their squares is 20. So x plus 2 all squared plus x squared equals 20. That's just the second half of the problem. Now x plus 2 all squared, that's a perfect square. So you remember from earlier videos, the way we expand this is the first squared plus twice their product plus the second squared. So it's x squared plus 4x plus 4 plus another x squared equals 20. We simplify the terms on the left hand side to give us 2x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 20. We subtract 20 from both sides, and we're left with 2x squared plus 4x minus 16 equals 0. Now here we just divide both sides by 2. Of course you can see 2 divides into there, there and there. And we're left with x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. Now from earlier videos, this is quite easy to factorise. You can use the crisscross method, and I've got that in earlier videos. And basically when you do that, the answer is x plus 4 times x minus 2. That's how we factor the left-hand side. That equals 0. And also from earlier videos in solving quadratic equations, x is either minus 4 or 2. Because if x is minus 4 here, that part's 0. If x is 2, that part's 0. So x is minus 4 or 2. For x is minus 4, the other number is minus 2. See, because there's a difference of 2. So one of them is minus 4 and the other one is minus 2. When x is 2, the other number is 4. So that's from the information here. You can quite easily work that out from that information there. So you substitute x equals minus 4 there. So minus 4 plus 2 gives you minus 2. So that's why the other number is minus 2. And when x equals 2, 2 plus 2 gives you 4. So the numbers are minus 4 and minus 2. So there's one possibility, or 2 and 4. So that's how you use, that's an example of how you use a quadratic equation to solve that problem. Here's the second example. The length of a rectangle is 2 centimeters longer than its width. If the area is 48 square centimeters, what are the dimensions? Okay. If you let the width be x, then the length must be x plus 2, because it says the length is 2 centimeters longer than the width. So that's quite straightforward. The area of a rectangle is the length by the width. So x times x plus 2 gives you 48, because we're given that the area is 48. We expand that part to give you x squared plus 2x equals 48. Subtract 48 from both sides. That gives you this quadratic equation. Factorising the left-hand side gives us x plus 8 times x minus 6 equals 0. So x is minus 8 or 6. Since x cannot be negative, because you can't have a negative length, the only solution is x equals 6. So if x equals 6, so the width is 6, that means the length must be 8. And there's another example how you can use a quadratic equation to solve a problem. Now here's a little problem for you. It's just a short quiz. See how you go with it. And if you like, please check through the video if you need help. The answer to puzzle 64, what is the meaning of the following? End of the show or show's end. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Here's the answer to the quick quiz. And check through the video. It's there to help you. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe on the next slide and you'll receive a notification as to when the next video is available. Hope to see you next lesson.